Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the MUSpartans.com Spartan Show for Tuesday, September the 13th. Tonight we have another action-packed show with assistant football coach Vince Cashdollar and sophomore quarterback Tristan Chester talking about last week's Alma game. We have athletic department office manager Tami Hoagland here on the first of a Getting to Know You series segment about people behind the scenes in athletics. And we also play a game of How Well Do You Know Your Teammates with a volleyball program. Stay tuned. First on the show, we have our weekly football segment, and this week we're joined by sophomore quarterback Tristan Chester at Charlestown, Indiana, and offensive coordinator and assistant coach Vince Cashdollar. And Vince, we'll start with you. Looking back at the game, what were some of the improvements you saw from week 1 to week 2?
Well, I definitely saw a group of guys that started to really get a feel for what it's like to continually play in a college football game. Week 1, it was a big atmosphere, big environment, and again, week 2 was big as well. But I thought the game started to really slow down for some of our young men on the offense. We continue to have some explosive plays. Individually, we saw a lot of improvement from individual position groups, including Tristan. We had guys that started to really make that jump to be solid contributors to us on the offensive side of the ball.
Okay, thanks. Tristan, the offense really got moving in the tough first quarter. Didn't have a first down, but the second quarter you guys really poured it on with 2 touchdowns and a pick 6 for Dylan. What was the difference in the second quarter of the game compared to that first quarter?
Well, Dylan's pick 6 really helped get us going, and then as an offense, we eliminated the mental mistakes. We've got a little more consistent. We didn't struggle as much. We didn't hurt ourselves with penalties, and that's what we got to build on going forward.
Yeah, good. Moving forward now, as you have a bye week and you're moving into the Mount St. Joseph conference opening in 2 weeks, Tristan, what are you looking to improve on the most going into that next game?
Consistency would be the main thing that we need to improve on. Our efforts there, we're coming in and we're working hard, but we mainly just need to focus on eliminating the mental mistakes. We've got to be more consistent in everything, and that's basically what it comes down to.
Yeah. Coach, what's a bye week mean for a coaching staff? What are you guys looking to do does it change practice at all?
Yeah, definitely. Bye weeks are an opportunity to, first of all, self-evaluate. See where you're at after playing 2 other opponents. As the season's gone through, where are we at tendency-wise? What are we doing well? What do we need to improve on? And practice really, at the beginning of the week, begins to focus on us. What do we need to get better at to be a better football team going into conference play? And then as you get kind of near the end of the bye week, then you start looking towards an opponent a little bit more and trying to prep for that. So beginning of a bye week, definitely starting tomorrow, we're going to focus on us and what we can improve on as we move on to HCAC play.
Well, guys, thanks for being with us tonight, and good luck moving forward against Mount St. Joseph. Have a good off week. I know that's always important for getting people healthy. So, and again, fans, the Spartans are at Mount St. Joseph on September the 24th at 1:30 in their conference opener. We now take a look back at some highlights from Saturday's home game against Alma. MU faced off against Alma College at the AMIAA in a back-and-forth game on September 10th. Sophomore defensive back Dylan Nelson had a big pick 6 during the 20-point second period, weaving his way down the field 56 yards for a touchdown. And junior running back Hunter Hardy bolted through a big hole for another black and gold score. Despite those efforts, Alma wound up hanging on 31-20.
Next, we begin a series of interviews with some of the behind-the-scenes people that make Manchester University athletics run smoothly on and off the playing fields and courts. The first person we'll visit with is Athletic Department Office Manager Tami Hoagland. Tami, you handle many different duties for not only the athletic department, but also in regards to Title IX, exercise and science, intramurals, and much more. Can you take us through a little bit about your roles and also give us a little bit of a glimpse into your personal life and your family?
Sure. As you said, I am the office manager for athletics, so that involves taking care of the day-to-day, ordering pens and paper and things like that you need to keep the office running.
Yeah.
But also answering questions for the student athletes who come in, and the exercise, science, and athletic training responsibilities kind of overlap in that.
Okay.
I also maintain all of the NCAA records for the student athletes, as well as all of the major information, so election of major forms, change of major, things like that for the ESAT department.
Okay.
For Title IX, I'm a deputy coordinator for our Title IX team, and that involves investigating these sexual misconduct claims that are filed on campus, as well as providing oversight for athletics and how Title IX affects athletics.
Okay.
And then intramurals, I am the big cheese this year. Dr. Hedstrom and I, for the last 4 years, had co-directed intramurals, and with his growing sports management major and responsibilities there, he handed the reins over to me this year.
Nice.
So yeah, but we're still offering the same 8 sports that we've always offered, so without him, we're still going to carry on and do all the same things.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, I'm responsible for the intern director.
Okay.
Connor McDonald is filling that position this year, and he really does all the work. I just make sure he knows what he needs to be doing and keep him on track. And then we have sports supervisors for each semester who then run the sports. So I'm just kind of making sure that they do what they need to do, they understand the rules and how to enforce them. And then handling any administrative stuff, purchasing equipment, things like that.
Okay, very cool.
So,
and in addition to the work you do in the office, which is a lot, you have several game day duties as well. Can you tell the viewers at home a little bit about what those duties consist of for each sport?
yes, I'm responsible for making sure that all of our officials get paid, for one thing. And then I also do the game clock for football. I do the shot clock for basketball games. And then I just like to be around for volleyball and the other sports. I guess my favorite thing of all time is that for the last 8 softball seasons, I have been the person that reads the senior day memories and thank yous from the seniors. And I was asked to do that by the seniors, so that's really special to me. They
that's really
like
sweet.
Yeah.
It just kind of shows how you have an impact on everybody.
That's what I like to think, and I love that they asked me to do it, so it's very special to me.
Well, it's very nice to see you around everybody.
Thank you.
And Tammy, we want to thank you so much for all you do for not only us, but for just Manchester University in general. Thank you for joining us
Thank you
tonight.
very much. I appreciate it.
There was plenty of electricity to style for Wolf Arena on September 7th as the Spartans opened their home season by taking on St. Mary's. Amy brought the home crowd to its feet with a rousing 29-27 second set win, but the Bells held out black and gold comebacks in the third and fourth sets for a 3-1 victory. Senior outside hitter Courtney Chowning recorded her third 20-plus kills match with 22, leading coach Brendan Paulson's team. It's now time to introduce the Spartan Show MVP of the week. This week it's shared between senior cross-country runners Alex Gudeman and Mariah Jordan. Alex and Mariah both won their individual titles at the Hanover College Madison Kiwanis Invitationals on September 10th. Jordan helped lead the Lady Spartans to a team title, while Gudeman bolstered the men to a runner-up effort. Congratulations, Alex and Mariah. And now it's time for How Well Do You Know Your Teammates? We have volleyball players Haley Duncan, Farren Miller, and Courtney Chowning with us tonight. And the first question I have for you guys is, we're going to meet you a little bit later and have you tell more about yourself, but we'll do the questions first. The first question is, does your teammate have any siblings, and if so, how many?
Can I answer it about both of them?
No, yeah, you guys have to answer it all at the same time. Yeah. Tough question. All right, what do we got, Haley?
I have Farren no and Courtney
Okay, what about you, Farren?
2. I have Courtney 2, Haley 1.
Okay, what about you, Courtney?
Farren 2, Haley no.
Who was right? How many siblings do you
I
have?
have 1.
You have 1? Okay. Farren?
I have 3.
Okay. You get a little off there. What about you?
I have 2.
Okay, so it's pretty close. All right, maybe you have a question too.
Alright.
What are your teammates' dream vacation spots?
Again, it's what are the teammates' dream vacation spots? I like her answer. She's guessing, so. All right. Go ahead. What do you guys think Courtney's favorite vacation spot is?
Put France.
What was it, Courtney?
Bora Bora.
Okay. What do we think Farren's favorite vacation spot is?
Cancun. New York.
We got Farren. There we go. We got a winner, Courtney. And what do we think Haley's favorite vacation spot is?
Mexico. Australia. Hawaii.
Oh, Hawaii. Oh, that's not bad. All right, last question. This is a tough one. What is your teammate's middle name? What is your teammate's middle name? You gotta know your middle name too, so. All right, ready? What do we think that Farren's middle name is? Is it? Oh, very good. What about Haley?
Murray.
Now listen,
I saw you look at
the
me.
fix is in if they know what it is with you. What's Courtney's middle name?
Christine.
Very good. Very good. All right, let's get to know you guys a little bit better now that you know each other so well. Courtney, where are you from?
Yorktown. Alma.
What's your major?
Athletic training.
What are you looking to do when you get out of college?
Graduate school somewhere. Not sure where yet. Occupational therapy, hopefully.
Okay. Farren, where are you from?
Lebanon, Indiana.
What's your major?
Criminal justice.
What is your favorite thing to do outside of volleyball?
I like to hang out with friends.
Okay, that's a good answer. Haley, where are you from?
I'm from Alma, Indiana.
What's your major?
Exercise science.
And what'd you do this summer? The best thing you did this summer?
My whole family went on a vacation to Tennessee and we stayed in the mountains.
Oh, very nice.
Like a big mansion.
Very nice. Well, hey ladies, thank you so much for joining us, and now you know how well you know your teammates.
Thank you.
That's all the time we have for this week on the Spartan Show. Make sure to stay up to date with all Manchester University's stats, scores, and news by visiting www.muspartans.com. Thanks for joining us, and make sure to join us next week for another edition of the muspartans.com Spartan Show.